Emerald and Carey, it is great to meet you, even though it's virtual. Fantastic job on this powerful film, a story that needs to be told. So I really enjoyed this.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Emerald, I want to begin with you. I know that you're the writer of this story. Take me back to where it begins, the story behind the story for you. What inspired you to tell this tale?
Yeah, so I just wanted to write a revenge movie that felt sort of real to me and that had a kind of real woman at the center of it. And yeah, and for me, it was really just about that. The first scene that came into my mind is the scene when Cassie's on the bed and she's being undressed and somebody's kissing down her body and she's saying, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" drunkenly. And then that drunken "what are you doing" becomes the very precise, very sober "what are you doing?" And I guess from that, it was just all kind of, it sort of fell into place from there, really.
Well, you hear these stories on the news all the time. And something that I really enjoyed about this film is that we're seeing it from a different perspective. Finally, thank you for telling it from the perspective that you do in this movie. And that's something that I really applaud you for. Carey, as I understand it, this began as a Spotify playlist that was sent to you. Tell me about that.
No, well, it started with it did come in script form first, but very quickly followed with a Spotify playlist Emerald had put together. And the Spotify playlist had Paris Hilton, it had Boys, Charlie XCX, it had 2 different versions of Toxic by Britney Spears. So it was very clear sort of what world Emerald wanted to make, alongside some amazing kind of visual references of like the look and the feel, and so yeah, the full package. And then meeting Emerald was just such a no-brainer for me.
It's almost like the music, like the soundtrack is under the character for me. Specifically, when you mention the toxic version that's in the movie, it's very haunting and it becomes another character. Emerald, how important was it for you to make sure the music fit this story? Again, I think it's another character of the film.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, it's hugely important to me. I mean, I think it's such a major part of any movie. And again, it's just another way that you can sort of subvert audiences' expectations and enhance what's happening and undermine what's happening. And, as for Toxic, just slowing it down. We recorded a string quartet doing a sort of version of Toxic, and then we just slowed it right down, which is why it has that kind of scraping, almost uncomfortable quality to it. So it's about kind of, like the whole movie trying to make something familiar seem unfamiliar and spooky.
Carey, what are you most proud of being a part of this film and telling this story?
Oh gosh, I mean, I'm just as an actor, just to get to work with the people that are involved in this. Firstly with Emerald, who I think has just made one of the most incredible films, and I'm so proud to get to be in her first film. I hope I'm in all of her films forever, because she's just such an incredibly brilliant director, and I think it's such a rare thing to have a director who can handle the visual aspect of a film and make it so engaging and beautiful to look at, but also have such a brilliant way of talking to actors. And probably because Emerald's an actress herself, she can, there's a lot, but I think it's more than that. I don't think it's just her own instincts as an actor. I think she's just, there's her ability to understand story and to understand character and to be able to talk about that is just like second to none. And so I'm proud of it in that sense. And I'm also really proud of being a part of a film that is not easy to forget about, that it's something that makes people think and makes people talk and examine themselves. And, those are the kind of films you want to be in. You want to be in films that people will be talking about in years to come, which I think is what Emerald's made.
Both for your time. Please stay safe. Yes, it is definitely something that stays with you and puts you into deep thought. And that was the goal, and you did it. So congratulations to you both. Happy holidays, and I'll talk to you again soon, okay?
Thank you. Bye.